First of all, my name is Brandon Walker, and I host the Brandon Walker College Football Show. Second of all, this shot is framed perfectly, so that must mean it's Stanko back there. Is it Stanko? You are the best shot framer, Stanko. The worst, Jason and Brian are tied for the worst. You're the best. What is that? What even is that? Oh, is that the inside the Roan's cast? Yeah. Been there for months. Jesus. Hello to everybody. What the fuck is Jeff D Lowe doing releasing the dozen at 6 o'clock?
Because Rough and Rowdy weigh-ins after this.
Okay. Did Jeff Nadeau take shots at me today?
I don't see anything he posts.
I keep getting Twitter DMs saying Jeff Nadeau went after you today. So is that what he's doing? He's now that Rico's gone and his entire reason for being hired here is gone, he's trying to pick a fight with somebody else? I mean, you're gonna have to miss me. I'm not feuding with you. I'm not doing that. I'm Brandon Walker. Not Rico Bosco needing somebody to feud with to matter. Let's see. My brain has absolutely been in a pretzel since O's the Mentalist. He got me. He got me good. He did a trick. Where he had me take out my phone, go through my contacts, and then he told me the name of the contact that I was looking at. And I don't think there was a way for him to have seen it. So, whatever. Rob Wooden says Nadeau got pissed because you said Rico is leaving now, so Nadeau has to work. Okay, well, he should get mad at himself then, because the only thing he's been able to make interesting is his stuff with Rico. Although his I'll steal your broad stick is pretty funny. Give him that. 888 Stool 22, 888 Stool 22. Brennan, what are your top 5 iconic college football plays? I think the kick six is up there. I would say the Doug Flutie Hail Mary. Vince Young to the corner, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Stanford Cal in 82. That's way up there. 888 Stool 22. It's kind of getting that weird era where that weird space where we don't have any college football games really this weekend outside of Army Navy, which Barstool will be at, to talk about. But you can call and talk about whatever you want, really. Yeah, Will Levis was here today. The clown he hit's not as iconic as those others. It's not top 5 iconic play. Penn State block kick 16? No, absolutely not. Don't just say a play by your team. That's dumb. Penn State's block kick in 2016 is not one of the top 100 most iconic plays in football, much less top 5. Good Lord.
Jeremy Ito field goal to beat Louisville.
No. Stop.
You love that play.
It's fine. No, I don't love the play. I love the point.
That's part of the play.
Not really. That's after the play.
It's the moment.
It's after the play.
I gotta get in touch with Ito.
B-Walk, make a 90s starting 5, no Jordan. Great question. 90s. God damn it! Fuck! 90s starting 5, no Jordan. All right. Barkley and Malone at the forwards. Olajuwon at the center. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to go big. I'm going to go Stockton at the point. Stockton, Pippen, Barkley, Malone, Olajuwon. That's my starting 5 in the 90s with no Michael Jordan. That's my starting 5 in the 90s without Michael Jordan. Shaq came at the end. Boy, it's hard to keep David Robinson out of there, but Olajuwon does it. Yep. Stockton, Pippen, Barkley, Malone, Olajuwon. That's your 90s starting 5 without Jordan.
Karl Malone?
No Isaiah, and no, he retired in '94. I said Karl Malone, yes.
You ever watch Malone White highlights?
Who?
Malone White?
I don't know what that is.
Malone White dick in your mouth?
AI was a little bit later. I think his peak was like in 2000, 2001. Phil P says, did you see Levis yet? Well, you dumb fuck. Did I tweet out a picture with him? Do you think Billy Napier is a good coach? I do not. I don't. Do you believe Shadir Sanders is a Power 5 quarterback? Sure. Yeah, Spencer Petras was. Of course he is. Is it weird to cheer for a college you didn't go to? Not really. I grew up 10 miles from the gate of Mississippi State University. I had season tickets to there for my whole life, and I did kind of go there. My 3-month college, post-junior college career. Who was your favorite Super Tecmo Bowl team? Eagles? Eagles? Who do you hate more, Ole Miss fans or Tennessee fans? Ole Miss fans. They're bad people. They're fake. They're assholes. Quinn says, is Rico leaving Barstool? No, idiot. He already left. He's not leaving. He left. Done. Over. Kaput. Finito. Finished. Eight at 8 Stool 22. Call in. 888 Stool 22. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you had the opportunity to pick any coach for Brandon Walker University, not named Nick Saban, Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer. That's who I would pick. Yes, TJ? Did you have something to say?
Say what?
Casey Smith is in here eating her frozen dinner.
Not frozen. It's fresh.
In here eating her prepackaged microwave dinner.
It's fresh.
Is it fresh?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Factor.
Mm-hmm. No free ads.
Why do you choose to eat it in here every day?
Do you not want me in here?
I didn't say that.
It's because my shit was in here.
Did you steal a whole box of Nutella?
No, I used the box as a transport device.
You stole a whole box of Nutella. Is there Nutella in there?
Mm-hmm.
How many Nutellas are in there? 2.
Only 2.
Yeah.
Got
You stole an orange as well? Or is that a clementine?
the clementine.
Okay. Why on earth would you drink those now? You're going to have the... What in the world?
I hide them at my desk. Is this microphone on?
I hope not.
Is the microphone on? So this place has a lot of scoundrels and a lot of unhealthy snacks. So when there are healthy snacks, I put them at my desk.
You steal them.
I don't steal them.
You steal them.
No, I don't.
You hoard them.
Hoard, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You see what's normally in there? It's disgusting.
I had a bag of honeycombs just a second ago.
They taste delicious. I'm not for it. Don't you mind your own business?
You mind your own business. You're in my studio right now. This is my name.
This is not your studio.
Whose name is
I'm
on
over here minding my own business.
Whose name is on this?
I'm over here minding my own business, eating my fresh meal.
Dumb bitch.
And it is fresh.
Dumb bitch. Dumb bitch.
You can't speak to me that way.
Didn't. Did you hear it? You didn't even know what I said.
You called me a dumb bitch. Hearing like a whatever animal has good hearing.
Stu says she's so fine.
Stu Finer?
No, Stu. It's the guy's name, Stu. Says she's
Thank
so
you, Stu. I appreciate it. Go back to your show now. Let me eat in peace.
All right, fine.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll
Got
be
it.
here.
What will I possibly need?
I don't know. I'm here.
Matt in Virginia, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. One of the arguments I hear all the time against the 12-team playoff is that it's not going to balance out recruiting.
Yeah.
and I was wondering because right now, like something like 30 to 40% of the 5 stars go to Georgia, Ohio State, or Alabama. So I was wondering if you think the 12-team playoff will truly balance it out.
I truly do think it will balance it out. I think that's going to be one thing. When you have more seats at the table, you have more options as to where to go to get to the table. If Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State are the only teams in America that can say, hey, come here, you can get to the playoff and go play for a national title, why wouldn't a bunch of players go there? But now when you have 12 spots and you're able to earn your way and earn your keep, and you can be let's say I'm going to use Iowa for example. You can say, I'm Iowa, and I just went to the playoff as a number 7 seed. We won a game, and you can come here and help us make the next step. That's going to be a lot better recruiting pitch than say, hey, I come to Iowa because you can't get into Ohio State. It's going to be more spots, more exposure, more everything across the board. It's going to open this sport the hell up, and it's needed it for a long, 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 long time. Thank you. What'd Katie Stats say that's making everybody laugh? Like the video, and you'll see tits.
Katie's pointing at you. I thought she was offering mine up.
I don't think she was offering mine.
She's pointing at you. I can see her.
Okay. Maybe they get to vote on the tits they see.
Help.
I didn't bring it up. She did.
It got likes. You should start an OnlyFans of your tits.
What? Butch in Kentucky. Go ahead.
Yeah, I watched the Yak today, and your face when you saw that it was Will Levis was awesome. You looked like a complete little bitch, begging when they brought up the receipts. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. What do you got to say about it?
I have to say exactly what I've said all year. Will Levis is a very overrated quarterback, and anybody who would draft him in the top 5 as a GM will get fired very soon. And Kentucky was always an overrated fraud team in the top 10, just like I told you in September and October. And you know that I'm right. You know that I had to be right. And while I did say, hey, let's not pull that up, you calling right now is a little bitch move because you know you have to acknowledge me, Butch. You have to acknowledge me as your Lord and Savior because I was right the whole goddamn time, wasn't I, Butch? Say it, hillbilly. Say it. Say it. Who was right? Who was right?
Mel Kiper's
Butch, who? I don't give a shit about Mel Kiper's stupid rankings.
number 1 QB.
I don't care about Mel Kiper's stupid rankings. Who was right? Who was right?
He's the number 1 QB. Mel Kiper knows.
I don't care about that. Who was right? Did I tell you were a fraud top 10 team?
Say that again?
Did I tell you that you were a fraud top 10 team?
Sure. Did I say I was
I right?
fan?
Was I right?
Did I say I was a Kentucky fan?
Was I right?
Did I say I was a Kentucky fan?
Boy, if my name was Butch from Kentucky and I wasn't a Kentucky fan, I'd really be looking at my parents and saying, why the fuck was I born in Kentucky and why'd you name me Butch?
Fuck you.
Yeah, you little bitch. Oh, Brandon. All I did was say the truth. I said the truth. If the truth hurts you, sorry. Yes. Yes.
Do you ever think that sometimes people call in just to get degraded by you because you're really good at it?
I'm like the Kelly Keegs of college football call-in shows, yes.
Yeah, like you could be a professional at making people feel like shit, which some people are into. Like that guy knew exactly what he was doing by calling you and asking.
I can't professionally make people feel like shit.
You do.
What do you know about that? You're just a woman.
Listen, it doesn't turn me on. It might have turned Butch in Kentucky on.
I'm not a Kentucky fan. Yeah, okay, Butch in Kentucky. Good Lord. That was good, though. I like that call. That's the kind of call I want more of. That was a good call. Enjoyed that a lot. Thank you, Butch, for calling in and doing that. Hillbilly. Tough in Alabama. Go ahead.
Yes. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Big fan.
Thank you.
How do you think Georgia, Alabama, and Tennessee will do in their bowl games?
Who were the 2 teams? Alabama and Tennessee?
Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee.
Well, Georgia, I think, is going to win the national championship. I don't want that, but I think they're going to win the national championship. I think they're the best team in the country. I think Alabama loses their bowl game to Kansas State because Bryce Young ain't going to play. Who's going to show up for Alabama? Are Alabama fans going to care about Kansas State? This is the biggest game in Kansas State recent history. It's a practice for Alabama. So I think Kansas State's probably going to beat Alabama, and I think Clemson's going to beat the shit out of Tennessee.
I could see that happening. I think if for some reason Alabama has no opt-outs, we have a close game. But, I mean, you're right about Kansas State.
Why? I just can't imagine a world where Alabama would have no opt-outs. Like, why would Bryce Young play?
Yeah, that's I mean, I'm not saying he's going to play or he should play. I'm just saying if he did play.
I mean, if Alabama's best players play, Alabama's going to win. I am saying I don't think they're going to. I don't know why Will Anderson would play. He's going to be the number 1-2 pick in the NFL draft. But I think Kansas State probably wins because it means more to them. And I think Tennessee's just going to get their ass kicked by Clemson, who's going to be better. Let's see. Travis 5241. I must say, Brandon, you've been a bumbling fool since day one. However, after watching Peck Central today, you come off as the Barstool dad. Props to you. I think you made some fans today. I think I made one fan today, and that's your dumb, stupid, ignorant ass. I think people would recognize that I've been the best Barstool hire of the last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. So if you decided to make that switch today, good for you. Welcome to the fucking party, ignorant ass. Zach in Maryland, go.
Brandon, the words food and football may be two of the best words that start with the letter F. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
So with that, I have a food-related and a football-related question for you.
Go.
So the food question, maybe Casey can give some input too. Have you been to a Bucky's before?
The truck stop in Texas?
Yeah, I mean, they're mainly in Texas, but I think they're building one in Mississippi. They got one in Alabama.
I asked if I've ever been to a Bucky's.
Bucky's is amazing.
I've never been to a
Oh,
Bucky's.
Brandon, you would love Bucky's. Bucky's Beaver Nuggets has your name written all over them.
Beaver Nuggets?
Beaver Nuggets.
Fried pussy?
Well, no. Tastes better than it, probably.
Yeah, it would have to.
You know what a Bucky's is?
It's a big truck stop.
But it's like it's a mall plus like the best gas
Oh,
station
it's a
food.
truck stop.
Well, yeah, but it's also like a mall. You could do all your Christmas shopping inside Bucky's.
I would hope not.
You can.
It's
But they also have like
the
a
opposite.
counter that does all barbecue. They've got brisket. They've got sandwiches. They've got fudge. And then they have the normal gas station stuff. Pretty good. You would love it. You would thrive.
They also don't allow truckers at the gas station, so it's only cars allowed with over 100 gas pumps with some of the best bathrooms you'll ever go to in your life. So I only brought that up because I thought you would love it. So
Thank you.
that kind of Bucky's if you've never been.
All right, continue.
Now, the other one, I need to thank you first because one of your most favorite and most confident preseason bets in college football was Maryland over wins.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Do you believe that this winning trend is going to continue for this Maryland program in a conference that's going to only get more difficult? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I think so. Because he's recruiting well. He's recruited at a very high level. I actually think they underachieved a little bit this year. You said I gave the over. I think it was 6.5. What, they win 7? Like, they barely got there. I might be off on the numbers there, but I like Maryland. I like Loxley, and if the quarterback Talia should be back next year, so I think they're going to be a good team again. He's recruited at a high level. It's tough to win in that division because you're behind 3 of the biggest programs in college football, but I think they do okay. Tim Hitching says Kentucky has hillbillies. What does Mississippi have? Well, there's 3 bad things you can call somebody: a hillbilly, a redneck, which is Mississippi, and a Hitchings. See me get his ass, TJ?
Good job, Brandon.
Oh, there's a Hitchings right there. Look at him. Hitching ass.
Hitch, the movie with Will Smith. The guy's name is Hitchings.
Really? No, it's Hitchins, isn't it? No G like you.
Close enough.
That's a really good movie. It's just one of my stop on TV every time it's on movies.
It's on a lot, too.
It's on a lot. Hitch is a really good movie. Forgetting Sarah Marshall's another one. I love Hitch.
Zach in Florida, go.
Dak, quit greasing your wiener and talk.
I just wanted to say to Casey, I'm sorry for telling her to kiss my ass when Florida beat Utah. And also, Brandon, what do you think about Florida's chances against Oregon State?
I think Oregon State's going to beat the living shit out of Florida. Not because Florida's a bad team. They are. Because Oregon State's really good. They went 9-3. They beat Oregon. They're pretty good. And Florida ain't got a fucking quarterback on the roster. Anthony Richardson's going to the NFL. You got one guy locked up on child porn charges. You got another guy already entered the portal. Florida's going to start a guy, Jack Miller maybe, who's got 14 pass attempts in his career. That's a bad sign, man.
Yeah, I respect that. Thank you, though.
All right. Zach said he's sorry. He told you to kiss his ass when Florida beat Utah.
I don't remember that.
Nobody does.
Did he say it on Twitter or in a DM?
I don't know. He's gone now.
Oh, I don't. That's if
Are
that
you eating a stinky ass orange in the studio while I'm doing a show?
stinky ass orange. Oranges, clementines, orange.
Oranges take over a room scent wise more than any fruit.
Yeah, and it smells better than the disgusting yak scent that's in here.
Oh, the yak scent is wonderful.
It's
Puts
like
hair on your chest.
It's a locker room with like.
It smells like yak balls.
New York rat shit on it.
Yacticals.
Yeah, it's gross.
Brandon, have you ever been to Gulf Shores? Yes, many times. Many times. There was a time where the only vacation I could afford was to go to Gulf Shores. Oranges do not smell. They smell fine and they smell good, but they're too overpowering.
They smell clean.
And Rob with 2 B's, stop spamming the chat. Ask your question once or I will not answer it. Travis5241 says, Casey looking thicker than a bowl of cheesy grits. Yes, he knows you're pregnant. I assume he does. Maybe he likes it. I don't know. He says, take the compliment.
Oh, I'm taking the compliment. A bowl of cheesy grits sounds delicious.
You are glowing tonight.
I am?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you saying that or is somebody else saying that?
I said it.
Hmm.
What was that? Why is that not a good...
You usually don't compliment me like that.
I won't do it again either. Stupid woman. Cole in Tampa, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I actually...
Whoa, ho, 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 ho.
What?
How's your mom?
Sir? Huh?
How's your mom?
She's good. How's your wife?
Good.
All right, good. I'm actually pulling something from y'all's the unnecessary roughness segment. I have my own shit list going into I just have created a shit list.
Okay.
Are you ready to hear it?
Yeah, give me the shit list.
All right. Starting at 4, Outback's on my shit list. Why? It's the fucking Outback Bowl. What the fuck is ReliaQuest that I'm seeing all over Tampa? Fuck that. All right, it's the fucking Outback Bowl, and I hope you consider, coming down to Tampa for it. Number 3, Josh Prey. That motherfucker talks about Florida like they're the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread. I fucking hate it. His excuse that, Anthony Richardson needs this. Oh, he would have been this. No, shut the fuck up. He's a mid-tier quarterback. He's going to fall to the second round. Fuck Florida, and fuck your fucking Florida takes, all right? Josh Prey, number 3 on the shit list. Number 2, Big Game Boomer. Yeah, I see you on Twitter downplaying the fucking Cheez-It Bowl because you know you're going to get your ass beat. But don't fucking downplay it, all right? I remember what happened in 2012. I remember what happened in 2000 even though I was 2 fucking years old. We're coming for the ass. We're going to beat the Boomer out of that fucking Sooner. I fucking hate OU. He's on my shit list. Don't downplay this game because your team is dog shit. And then number 1, and he'll always be number 1, Willie fucking Taggart. Fuck that guy. Ruined Florida State for a little bit, but fuck Willie Taggart, and if Deion hires him, it'll be the biggest mistake he's ever made because I've seen rumors about it. Do not hire Willie Taggart. He sucks. Fuck him. And that's my shit list.
You feel better?
I feel great.
Good call. Good call, Cole. Good call. Tell your mama said what's up. Okay, that one was a little weird. It's Casey, you want to be weirded out?
Sure.
Watch this. Now watch me. Wasn't that weird?
Yeah, that was gross. Don't do that. Don't do that again, please.
How about this? How about a sexy wink? Good.
Try it again. It's better, but not great.
Look like I'm having a stroke.
Not when I wink, I look like I'm having a stroke. Which camera do I look at? This one?
Oh God.
It was. I didn't use that skill at the bar.
God.
It's not how I got
I
pregnant.
think if I saw a girl do that to me in a bar, I'd bring her some medicine.
Pretty bad.
888 still 22. I want the chat to pick the topic. Kirby Smart, fried burritos, or cold weather college football games?
What, marry, fuck, kill?
Yeah, I know I'm about to take a call. Which one do you want me to take? Kirby Smart is the subject. Fried burritos or cold weather college football games?
Cold weather college football games.
Over fried burritos?
No, let's go fried burritos. I'm hungry still.
Caden in Fort Worth, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. Hope you're having a great end of your week. Just wanted to call and get your take. I was driving between small towns here in West Texas and popped into an Allsup's and had me a fried burrito for lunch today. And I heard y'all talking about Bucky's. Fun fact, my old lady, she actually lives right behind a Bucky's, so I get to go to Bucky's all the time. But I was really curious where you had fried burritos, specifically from Allsup's, because Allsup's makes the most superior fried burritos out of anyone. But wasn't sure if there was fried burritos where you came from. I know Casey Smith knows all about Allsup's because Allsup's is goated. You walk in there for 5 minutes and you smell just like Allsup's for the rest of your day. But wanted to get where fried burritos were in your power rankings.
Well, she's not listening. She doesn't have the headphones in. He's talking about fried burritos at Allsup's. You know what Allsup's is?
No.
She doesn't know what Allsup's is.
What is it?
It's apparently a gas station that has good fried burritos.
In what part of the country?
Texas.
They got them in Abilene, Texas. Tell her that.
Abilene, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
That's too far west.
I don't really frequent
Way too far west for her.
I haven't been to Texas in a long time, but
Yeah. I've never had a fried burrito in my life, but I like burritos and I like fried foods, so why wouldn't that be awesome?
sounds really good with some hot sauce on it.
You put hot sauce on everything.
I do, but a fried burrito, you can actually have hot sauce
I saw
on
you put hot sauce on ice cream one time.
I don't know if I would count that out at this point. I carry hot sauce in my purse at all times.
She's not. Show me your hot sauce.
One more thing, Brandon. I thought you eulogized perfectly today on Pick Central. You did an amazing job handling all that. Thanks so much again for taking my call. Have a great rest of your day.
You're welcome. You must have left in the kitchen. This bitch has hot sauce on her. Oh, there's a fried burrito right there on the screen. Oh, I'd eat the fuck out
It's
of
a
that.
chimichanga.
That's a fried burrito, chimichanga?
Right?
I don't know.
It looks like one of those Hot Pockets. That's what it is. It's a Hot Pocket.
Or chimichanga.
No free ads.
Hot Pocket.
Those used to go hard.
Still do.
Haven't had one in a while.
Fucking pepperoni Hot Pocket. Get home from school. Fucking put your book bag down. Go to the freezer. Take out 2 Hot Pockets. Put them on a plate. 3 minutes.
With
However.
what?
Don't you say hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Good Lord.
Eat it way too fast. Burn the fuck out of your
Burn
mouth.
the fuck out of your mouth. And then, but you know what I like? The back corners that might get a little burned, get a little brown in there, the hardened corners with the last bite of pepperoni. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Man. Come on.
I've been on my bagel bite shit recently.
You been on your bagel bite shit?
Yeah.
By the way, Tim Hitching says, I hate being called Hitch in the chat. Well, it's over. Hitch is what it is, man. Damn. All right, let's go with Rough and Rowdy, fast food rankings, or transfer portal. She's just texting now. I'll take the Rough and Rowdy call. Gerald in New York, go ahead.
Brandon Walker, we love you, and we hope you're having a good day.
That's a pleasant
I have
song.
a 2-part. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
All right, continue.
So I have a 2-part question for you. One's a really remedial question, and if I was a genius like you, I would know the answer to this. And that is, so I noticed that the 1 through 5 have 13 games, and the 6 through 12 have 12 games. And I'm kind of curious to why is that have to do with the rankings. And the other one is, can you ask Davey for me to get me a fight on Rough and Rowdy? Because I kind of want to break someone's face.
Well, how big a boy are you?
What's that?
How big a boy are you?
5'11", 220.
Ooh, a little fire hydrant motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it's like LaDainian Tomlinson on the fucking phone here. Okay. Well, I think we could probably get you a fight. You're the second person to call this show to ever want to fight, although Bubs has disappeared from this show. I don't remember the first question at all. You're going to have to give me a refresher. Oh, yeah, something about 12 games and 13 games. Well, those 5 played conference championship games. What are you doing? Are you leaving? Me? Yeah. Why? I'm done. I thought we were having a good time. You want me to stay? I thought we were having a good time. You just came in here to eat, and now you're going to leave? You're just going to treat me like that? I just take you out to a nice meal, and then you just leave?
You didn't take me out to shit.
I brought you.
I thought you usually take a break at 6:30.
At what point have I ever taken a break at 6:30?
I don't know. I just thought
Last
you did.
year.
You've never watched this show, have you?
When I'm in here, I do. That's why I'm in here. I like to watch you work.
Just keep my baby warm.
Goodbye. Goodbye, chat. Be nice to Brandon.
Jacob and Boca, go ahead.
Hey, B-Walk. I'm driving home in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida, about to absolutely mouthfuck a Whopper. Got me thinking, give me your top 5 fast food, signature, fast food item. Like, for example, like the Big Mac McDonald's, like their signature. Give me your top 5.
My Uncle Charles used to own a country club, a golf course in Boca Raton back when I was like 10, 12. I would take, me and my mom took, when I was in 5th grade and 9th grade, we took 2 trips down to Boca Raton and stayed at an apartment there, and he had a country club called Sandalfoot, and I don't know if it's still around. I doubt it is, but it was wonderful, and I love Boca Raton. Back then they had, Pete Rose had a restaurant there. Wilt Chamberlain had a restaurant there.
Yeah, Pete Rose is close to Boca. Not quite in Boca. It may have moved, but it's close.
I don't remember your question. Oh, yeah, top 5 signature fast food joints. Okay. So the Big Mac, would you consider, can a place have 2 signatures? Because I think while the Big Mac is their signature, I also think their McNuggets are a signature. What do you think about that?
Okay, well, like you honestly, Brandon, you couldn't be more wrong. The McNuggets are trash.
Well, that's not what I said. You're answering a question I didn't say. I said
it's a question, but there's a right and a wrong answer.
Yeah, but my question was, can a place have 2 signature items? And I used the McNuggets for an example. I did not sit here and say.
The answer is
no. Listen, I didn't sit here and say, oh, the McNuggets are the best thing ever. I simply said, can they have 2 signature items?
Okay, well, it seemed like you felt that way. I think you do feel that way. But
first of all, yeah, I do feel that way. Secondly, you still never answered the first question because you disagree with the premise of the second question.
All right, what was the first question then?
Can a place have 2 signature items?
That's the answer I gave you. No.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. So,
your ear.
No. We're going to get through this. Okay, so Arby's signature would be the roast beef and cheddar, right?
Okay, I can, sure.
What's Wendy's? Is it the Baconator?
With Wendy's. I was thinking Baconator.
Okay, Taco Bell. I don't know that they have a signature item.
I think Supreme. You could argue Crunchwrap Supreme. I think you can make the argument.
Burger King is easily the Whopper. McDonald's is easily the Big Mac. So Chick-fil-A, is it just their chicken sandwich?
Yeah, I think I'll go chicken sandwich there.
All right. Well, what's Subway's signature?
I'm sorry?
Subway. What's their signature?
It's got to be the footlong.
That's every fucking sandwich.
Subway? Come on.
What?
Come on. Subway?
Listen, if you asked me the top 5 fast food signature items and then said only one item per fast food place, you're going to run out of fast food places really fucking fast.
Signature.
There's
signature, not signatures.
Yeah, but there's not
one.
You're going to run out of fast food places really fucking fast.
Well, it wasn't. You're reading way too much into this. Why? Like, it is a simple
You're
question.
trying to set. You're being too rigid with it. That's what it is. You're being too rigid.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. We got to talk about the Subway thing. I don't know how do you jump to Subway like that? Like, if all the other options, you go Subway.
Hey, I said Arby's, McDonald's, Burger King,
Yeah.
Wendy's,
Also,
Taco Bell. I was 7 or 8 deep.
What?
Why
I say Arby's first. I know you're not. That's not the ranking.
Alphabetically, motherfucker.
What?
Alphabetically, motherfucker.
Okay. Look, just give me the rankings, man. Just give them to me.
Is this all a setup? So I'll say Wendy's.
What's it gonna be?
I'm tired of this. I guess it boils down to, is Subway a top 10 fast food restaurant? I think it is. If you get out of the cities and get in America, every town has a Subway.
Subway has the most franchises by far of any chain.
Not every town has a Firehouse or a Jersey Mike's. Unbelievable.
I got something for you.
What? What is this?
Trivia.
Name the punter who brutalized college football like this, and he played Boston College, Wagner, Temple, Iowa. That looks a lot like Rutgers' schedule. Is it Adam Korsak?
You're telling me a guy is this effective at his position and doesn't get any Heisman consideration?
I am absolutely telling you that. Billy Butcher and Rob Wooden, Subway is trash, Subway sucks. That isn't the question. In America, is Subway a top 10 most frequented fast food place? The answer is yes. Yes, it is. Period.
Also, Subway doesn't suck.
Also, Subway doesn't suck. Anybody who says Subway sucks is just a front-running piece of shit. You know good and goddamn well that when you're on the highway at 8 o'clock at night and you see a sign that says, on this stop, you'll have, I don't know, you'll have Crystal, you'll have White Castle, you'll have Subway. You stop at the Subway and you're fine. You're fine. You go in and get a sandwich, a foot-long meatball hits the spot. A foot-long Italian BMT hits the fucking spot.
Also, and I'll look right into the camera for this one. If you think Subway's trash, brother, you made the sandwich. Pick better ingredients.
Oh, don't talk to him. Talk to him, TJ. Talk to him. Subway sucks is a lazy piece of shit take. Because everybody says, oh, Subway sucks, just wants to look cool. It's the same people that say Forrest Gump's not a good movie. It's the same people that say Nickelback's not a good band. It's the same people that say all these things. That just say it just to get internet clout. Knowing good and goddamn well you've had 3 Subway sandwiches in the last 2 months. Quiznos greater than Subway. That's why Quiznos is out of fucking business. When's the last time you saw a goddamn Quiznos? Philip Marinero. Subway isn't great. Well, no shit, it ain't great. But it hits. Subway in my hometown, West Point, Mississippi, stays open until 2 a.m. every night. For a long time, before we got a 24-hour McDonald's, it was the only option you had. And that shit is incredible. If you're sitting at your house at 1:30, and like, man, I'm not going to make it till the morning without eating. Go get you a goddamn meatball sub? Shit. Also, Jersey Mike's. Nobody need that big-ass sandwich.
No, Jersey Mike's is good.
Don't nobody need that big-ass sandwich.
Jersey Mike's is probably the best. Jimmy John's is
Firehouse
the worst.
is the best.
Jimmy John's is the worst.
Firehouse is the best.
Firehouse is good.
Firehouse is the best Subway sandwich restaurant.
I'm very anti Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's is like eating cardboard. Their bread is just it has no give to it.
Everybody loves their bread. Here's the thing: toast my fucking sandwich. They don't have a toaster. And give me other cheese other than provolone. That shit weak.
Give me a New York steamer, a foot-long New York steamer from Firehouse right now. I'm a happy bitch. Marinero. Philip Marinero says my name's Marinero. Okay. Yeah, see, the thing about Jersey Mike's, I don't want to go to a fast food sandwich chain and spend $26 on a goddamn sandwich. That's like the Five Guys problem. Sometimes I want a burger and some fries. I don't want to invest my kid's college fund into ordering some burger and fries, and I don't need all them goddamn fries. What?
I'm agreeing with you. They give you more fries.
They're just showing off at that point.
Yeah.
I don't need all them goddamn fries.
That's their justification for the price, though. It's like, well, look how much food you got. It's like, I didn't eat all of it.
I don't eat all. I don't.
And you can't reheat fries.
No, the fry after the first 5 to 10 minutes, fries are done.
Yeah. Popeyes got good fries.
Popeyes do got good fries. They do. I ate Popeyes for lunch today.
What?
Had a chicken sandwich. Me and Nick went over there, had a chicken sandwich and mashed potatoes.
You want to come to the Pokemon store with us tomorrow?
I'm supposed to be going. Colin in Philly, go.
Walker, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. You're a little heated. It's the holidays. I want to go on something we agree on. Outkast. What is the most underrated song on each Outkast album?
It's going to be hard for me to remember the albums. Aquemini's got the art of storytelling, right?
Isn't that too popular, you think, though?
Okay, well, what about Spodioti Dopalicious? That's also on Aquemini?
Yeah, that's on there.
That too popular, too?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Spodioti Dopalicious for that one. For the next one, Gasoline Dreams. Stankonia, is it Gasoline Dreams on Stankonia?
Got you, yeah.
And going back before that, what was the album before Aquemini? It was
International Aliens.
Players. AT Aliens, yeah.
Or like Southern Playalistic.
Yeah, but that was a big song, right? Wait, no. Hold on. I'm confused.
It's all good.
Whatever. I don't know. They're all great. But Gasoline Dreams for Stankonia and Aquemini is probably Spodioti Dopalicious, although I don't know if that's underrated. That's just legitimately the best Outkast song, period. What do you think the best Outkast song is, period?
Me?
Yeah. Me and you, your mom and your cousin, too.
Yeah. Aquemini, the title track off Aquemini, maybe.
Aquemini, really? The actual song Aquemini?
Yeah.
It's you, me.
I like to fade out, then when Big Boy and Andre come back in. It's
yeah.
Great moment in Outkast history.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too. James in San Diego.
So, Brandon, glad to be back on. Big Georgia fan, but not one of the emotional ones that you've been going back and forth with on Twitter. But I do want to push back on a couple things. In September, you said, nothing from the offense as elite. 2 weeks ago, Darnell Washington is just some guy. And now it's Stetson Bennett. Bennett's only good because he's throwing the 5 stars. But leading receiver from national championship goes to Bama. Leading receiver out for the season. His leading receiver is a 2-star guy named Ladd McConkey. So
stop that. Stop that immediately. So saying that's such a fan thing to say, oh, our leading receiver is a 2-star, so he's not any good. Ladd McConkey's a good receiver.
But Ladd McConkey's our outside guy.
Ladd McConkey's a good receiver.
He's good, but I think that leads into my Kirby Smart point. You kind of alluded that he's not really a developer and just kind of moves 5 stars on. I don't know what other coach can say this, but 3 of the last 4 years, he's had a 3-star player drafted in the first round. Jordan Davis last year, Bednarik and Outland Trophy winner, Eric Stokes the year before that, and then 2 years ago, DeAndre Baker, who won the Jim Thorpe. So The guy's developing talent and gets 3 stars in the first round.
My question is, which recruiting analyst looked at Jordan Davis's body and said that's a 3-star?
Probably big and slow, but Eric Stokes and DeAndre Baker clear 3 stars.
I don't care about this. I don't know. I'm not just going to suck Kirby's dick just to do it. Guy recruits better than anybody, and sometimes that includes recruiting guys that are overlooked. The guy can recruit. There's nothing new about that. Thomas in Chicago, go ahead.
Hey, Brandon. I know you're doing great. Office trivia. Erin, the receptionist, is her middle name. What is her first real name?
Kelly.
TJ. Oh, and then part 2, obviously, if you get wrong, who makes her become Erin?
Charles Minor.
TJ.
Continue.
I was just thinking, since we're talking, hypothetically, if college football players had to play football and their mascots, like the human mascots, which teams do you think would succeed and which teams would be terrible?
So the players on the team are the actual mascot?
Yes, they have to wear the whole gear and stuff, head and outfit.
Give me an example.
If this is Georgia would have to be in the Georgia costume, the player, if you know what I mean, or Stanford has to play in the Stanford tree costume. You know how NCAA 14 you can play as
mascot game. Yeah, I got it. The mascot game.
Yeah.
I guess dressing up as Notre Dame's leprechaun would be not that bad. Or the guy that dresses up, all he does is wear gold pants and a shirt. So I think your mobility would be fine there. So I'd love to see all of Alabama's players wearing that Big Al costume.
I feel like Oklahoma State or Purdue would be fucking terrible with the big ass head.
Yeah, you couldn't see anything. Yeah. It's the winner's going to be just somebody who doesn't have to wear much. I can't really place your brain has taken my brain to a place it didn't know it was going.
Give me Super Frog.
Is Duggan still here somewhere? Max Duggan, Heisman Trophy candidate?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, he left? He's on Unnecessary Roughness today. We have a 25-minute interview with Heisman Trophy candidate Max Duggan.
I heard he was great.
He was good. I don't know about great.
Okay.
O's the Mentalist. He was great.
Za almost left.
And then Za got paid. We know how much money that is?
No. He said it was a number that divided by 10 would not be impressive. So, $100? $250? I don't know. What are you doing this weekend, Brandon?
I don't know. Get out of my business. I might take tomorrow off. Daddy needs a day.
Why? Are you doing something cool on Saturday?
Oh, I'm going to the Army-Navy game. On Saturday, the Barstool College Football Show will be live. Philadelphia, Lot N. Right there, looks like east of the stadium. Lot N, 700 Patterson Avenue. That really helps because I'm going to be driving there. 12:30, the Army-Navy game. I've been there once. Going to go again this year. Can't wait. Come see us if you're in Philly. Army-Navy. Brandon, what's a song you and Casey sing sometimes on Unnecessary Roughness? That's I don't know the title of it, but it's by NSYNC. And I don't know the title of it. I was hanging with the fellas. Saw you with your new girlfriend and made me jealous. Boyfriend. I was hoping that I'd never see you with him. But it's all good because I'm glad that I met him. Because now I know the competition is very slim to none. And I can tell by looking that he's not the one. He's not the type you said he'd like. A stylist whack. Close your back. Come on, girl. Let him go. I want you back. Call me a hater if you want to. That's true. I want you tripping if you feel like. It makes me ill. That's the name of the song. It makes me ill. Chuck in Nevada. Go.
B-Walk, I'm calling to defend Subway's honor.
Go.
So I live in Nevada, and not like Vegas or Reno, like middle of nowhere, town of 5,000 people, Nevada.
Okay.
The one place you can go to where you know you're going to get a good meal is Subway.
And there's a lot more places in America like that than there are like New York where you can go to a deli or something. There are so many small towns where the most reliable thing in that town is their local Subway. That's the honest to God truth.
Yep, you're gonna go to a truck stop, and you're gonna get a Subway sandwich, and it's good. You know what you're getting. You're not getting. You're getting something that's gonna fill you up.
And if you're Chuck from Nevada and you live in a town of 5,000 people, you get in the car and you want to go somewhere else and eat, you drive 20 miles to the next town, guess what their most reliable meal is? It's fucking Subway.
Exactly.
You can count on them all across this country. Sometimes people can't stay in the same spot. Sometimes you got to live on the interstate. And guess what? Subway's going to be reliable. Going to be in a truck stop, take you a shit, maybe get you a quick shower. I don't know. Get you a Red Bull for the road, and grab you a 6-inch or a foot-long meatball. How about that? That's a hell of a day for me. Subway is last resort food? Well, Rob Wooden, you don't need to be here. If Subway's last resort, I'm not better than anybody in this world, and I'm not above Subway. I'm not above Subway at all. If TJ said right now, Brandon, I'm hungry, I want to talk to you, let's go eat, there's a Subway 3 blocks from here, and I would be fine if we chose that as an option. Would you be mad if I said let's go eat Subway? What about Hitch? Does Hitch like Subway? Nick in Jersey, go.
Who played cornet with Jock Sinclair on Vital Status?
Scotty McDonald.
Get in the cab.
Get in the cab. That's how we start a fucking call right there.
To the blue spot.
And then you have to hit the little. All right. What? Continue.
No, I was checking in. Wanted to see you. You never responded to my DMs. You kicked me off last time I was on. Waiting for you to check in.
I don't feel like I have to check in. I don't think I have to check in with you.
Well, I reached out. The ball is now in your court.
But I don't. I get a lot of DMs, man.
Fair enough. Also, Subway sucks. I mean, I'm from New Jersey, and every Italian place has a better sub than Subway will ever put out. And I think you should know that, at least in your short time as a
I haven't said anything to the contrary. Of course, these local delis in New York and New Jersey have better sandwiches, but this country is a big and wide, broad place. Not everybody can go to 49th Street and get a fucking Subway sandwich.
There needs to be more Jersey Mikes around the country, but also there's Wawas, there's Sheets. I think all of those put out a better sub than Subway.
I just ain't going to Wawa and Sheets and ordering a sub sandwich. I just can't do it. Subway, I know what I'm getting. I do not want to dive into another restaurant or another gas station's potential offerings. I don't want to try that. I've heard Publix has great subs, but I will never do it.
Oh, dude. Supermarket subs are top-notch. Absolute top-notch. So, well.
All right.
Best of luck, sir.
All right. I mean, I'm not talking about leaving this office and going to Subway. I would never say that. But if I had to drive tonight and I had to go to the middle of Pennsylvania and I was 2 hours away from the city and there was a Subway sign, oh yeah, I'm fine. And I have 3 different orders. I don't know, in many restaurants I have 3 different orders. Foot-long meatball, foot-long Italian BMT with shredded mozzarella, toasted, or a foot-long chicken, bacon, and ranch on Monterey cheddar. Or Italian herbs and cheese, Italian herbs and cheese.
Did you see that dozen question about Italian herbs and cheese? Were you in that game?
I was not in that game. What was it?
It was a question like, what is the proper name for this Subway bread option featuring spices and toppings on the bread?
Yeah.
It was like the easiest possible question I've ever heard in my life.
No shit. Brian and Indy, go.
Hey, Brandon, got a hypothetical for you. If you could assemble like your dream team of announcers for a football game, dead or alive, regardless of like their network affiliation, you get one play-by-play, a color commentator, and a sideline reporter. I'm just curious who you'd go with. Me personally, I go Vern, Herb Street, and Aaron Andrews, but I know there's a lot of good options out there, so I'm eager to hear what your thoughts are.
I think I'd go Keith Jackson for the color, or for the play-by-play. I might go Herbie for the color, too. I think he's really good. Sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews is a good one. Aaron Andrews is a really good one. Yeah, I think I'm just kind of stealing half of yours. But, also, this is an obscure one, and nobody would ever say it. I'm the only one that probably just love this guy so much. But his name was Ron Franklin, and he did an ESPN play-by-play. He would always do, like, the third or fourth game on ESPN that day. He would do, like, Georgia, South Carolina. He ended up getting fired because he called Holly Rowe honey one time, and it was the dumbest thing that ESPN ever did. But Ron Franklin was incredible, and he would actually be my play-by-play guy. He was amazing.
Yep. Okay. Fair enough.
I don't know if anybody out there remembers Ron Franklin. D. Jonesy says, Aaron Andrews, she's horrible, LOL. Why is everything got to be horrible or sucks? Why can't something just be okay? There's no chance Aaron Andrews is horrible. Even if you think she's just fine, she's just average, she's not horrible, LOL. Why does everything have to be that on the internet? It makes me ill. Rob Wooden says, no Pam Oliver. She was okay, but Niceville, Florida. She went to Niceville High School. Who was the one that asked Mike Singletary when he, after his first win, if he had called Bill Walsh to talk to him about the job after Bill Walsh had been dead 3 years? That was always a funny one. I don't know if any of these calls are good enough to take. I'm kind of done with the calls. 888-STOOL-22 is the number you can call on Tuesday or Monday. Ron Franklin passed away in January. He did. R.I.P. R.I.P. What about Pat McAfee? Well, he doesn't do commentary on games. He does the studio, or he does the desk on game day. I think I might leave early again.
Watch the Rough and Rowdy weigh-ins at 7 o'clock.
ETSU or Tennessee hoodie? I don't want ETSU because the way they did my boy Jason Shea. ETSU can go fuck themselves. They did Jason Shea wrong, and they shouldn't have moved on from him. Fuck ETSU forever. I'm out.